If you're into mangas and the many genres that manhwas represent, then there's a chance that you've heard of something called an OPMC. An OP or overpowered main character is the one who is so strong and gifted at everything that no challenge can ever challenge him. If this kind of protagonist really gets you going, but you can't seem to find any manhwas with them in it, then there's a list of my 10 favorite ones. Well, I'm a huge fan of the OPMCs, so if this is a fun list for you, that's good because it was totally fun for me to put together. Woohoo! Also, I'm looking for suggestions for a manhwa or manga to read next because I read everything. Jeez, I'm like the manhwa nerd. I read everything, man. I'm ahead of the curve. Or as the Joker would say, see, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. See? Do you have any series that you would like to recommend? Please leave them in the comments as well. Number 10. Dragon King of the World. I wholeheartedly enjoy the concept that this manhwa dove into. On the boundless land, big events were happening to change the future. The country was plunged into politic chaos. The emperor on the throne was in danger as many other people didn't believe in the faith that the present emperor was the destined one and they wanted to take the throne. In their eyes, any one of them was qualified to be an emperor. Under such circumstance, hundreds of social forces get entangled with each other. Art is nice, and the story is amazing. I'll probably rate it like 8 out of 10 overall. This one was pretty good. Do read it. Number 9. The First Hunter. When monsters attack the world, a small portion of the population discovers special powers that help them fight these monsters. Of this group, one man stands above them all. Tae-hoon Kim's experience as a special forces soldier makes him a deadly hunter of monsters, both human and non-human. But when a magical artifact prophesizes Tae-hoon's death several years in the future, he must fight to change his fate, the fate of the world. Can Tae-hoon and his team survive the apocalyptic wasteland? Give it a try and see. Number 8. Bow Blade Spirit. The story is cool with a typical training arc that is interesting. The bow is a weapon that dominates everything in sight, even for targets hiding at distances too far for the eyes to see. Just imagine a weapon you cannot even see targeting your life. What could possibly be scarier than that? A training regime from hell with a brutal grandfather. A joyful trip to Zhonghuan in search for a wife. The rise of a hero who will overturn the Murim world. Key Guided Arrow. A fresh take on key guidance that is stronger than both the key guided sword and the blade. Fire the arrow into tomorrow. Just read it. Number 7. Emperor Ling Tian. It's pretty good for this cliche story type you've read multiple times already. Ling Jian Chen, the master of the God Emperor, is reborn as a mortal and he has started an unbeatable life that defeats everyone against it. Genius? Even the God Emperor is my student. Talking about genius and masters, even the God Emperor serves me with respect in order to receive my words of guidance. Are you as unbeatable as we? Beauties, have you ever heard of the most beautiful goddess in the divine realm? She has tried everything to stay with me. Everyone in heaven listens to my orders. I'm the one and the only in all the 8 realms in heaven. Number 6. History of the 3 States. It has currently 28 chapters because this manga is new. The 3 Kingdoms, the era where heroes flocked in order to defeat the world. The best armed follicles got lost in history due to a momentary mistake. The last moments of life, give me one more chance. I promise I'll defeat the world. When I opened my eyes, the follicle was in its 20s. It went back in time with its tumultuous spirit beginning to unfold. But the next moment when our main character opens his eyes, he realized that he has and was in his 20s. What? He went back in time. The art style of this manga is unique and it's pretty cool. It's also very beautiful. The OP is obviously an overpowered badass. Number 5. Ranker's Return. This one is a great read. MC was a rich boy who played a VR MMORPG and hit the top of the top, got bored, deleted his character and joined the military. Comes back, oops, family bankrupt, and it was someone's fault. Aight, Revenge time, but when you're broke, you can't afford revenge. But what's this? That game that he used to happen to be very best at that like no one ever was? People are making big money playing that now? Step 1. Because revenge is clearly becoming a shut-in and playing games all day. Meanwhile, the MC's character development is also good. He has quirk that makes you laugh throughout. His laid-back type and high confidence would definitely give you high hopes. But also because of that, I'm missing the thrills. Number 4. Delivery Night. This was amazing, although it's ended abruptly. It could have been, it could have been ended better. It could have had a better ending. I never thought that I would read something with such an amazing story, an amazing manga with a rushed ending. Ugh, that's frustrating. I'll not be deducting a score for the rushed ending because it was perfect otherwise. While most people avoid the suffocating pollution covering the world, delivery men press on, so the citizens can get the packages they desperately need. They are known as the Delivery Knights. Do give it a shot. Number 3. Reverse Villain. Jung-woo is stuck in a reincarnation cycle along with his nemesis, Shin Ryong. Ever since he was little, he had a dream. He wanted to become strong enough to conquer Murim. However, things did not always go the way he planned. Shin Ryong defeated him on every occasion. At this point, Ha Jung-woo had been reincarnated 5 times and was defeated yet again. When he was reincarnated for the 6th time, he is born into the modern world. Being born into a new world changes Jung-woo's goal, as there is no Murim in the modern world. Yet he continues training in order to defeat Shin Ryong. Ultimately, he prioritizes the goal of becoming a stronger being to defeat Shin Ryong, while trying to adapt to his modern world where he has a family and goes to a school like a normal person. Number 2. Survival story of a sword king in a fantasy world. This one is a great read. The story is amazing, the art is just wow, it is charm. After being currently discharged from military service and just drifting through life, Hanbin Ryu is suddenly transported into another world. However, his guideline, this system bestowed upon him to help with his survival and growth, was filled with errors, causing him to be stuck in a tutorial stage for over 20 years. When he is finally released from the personal hell, he finds everyone has turned against otherworlders, like him. Just how will this low-level super tutorial newbie survive? And at number 1 we've got The Heavenly Demon Can Live a Normal Life. This one is the best OPMC manhwa I've ever read. This is a new manga which released in June. Heavenly Demon, Big Jung-hyuk, opens his eyes as the eldest son of the Dimitri family, known as the Fool of the Dimitri family. But then a huge change occurs. You see the main character being so merciless and cruel that enemies start begging him to let them live. Basically, you can say that he is pretty much similar to Zhu Yifan from Magic Emperor. A cruel, merciless badass. The author knows what the readers want, and that is why he doesn't make the main character hide his powers. The character is too awesome. The only problem that is that it only has less chapters for now, so that's kind of disappointing. I was expecting a little more. Come on, man. Write more, guys! If you want more manhwas with OP, then subscribe to our channel. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Make a comment below of which one you've read before and do share your experience. Don't forget to like the video. Do press the bell icon to get notified about the latest videos and news trends. Till then, take care and stay safe.